Let's pull up a demo sheet here called East. I'm going to show you how easy it is to add things and create formulas. So let's go down here to operating income and select that cell. Then you want to type a plus sign. That activates the formula bar up here. Now, just click on total sales, get the cell address, type a minus sign, click on total expenses, hit return, and there go the numbers. Not bad, huh? Now, I can do that with cell names in English, and it's just as easy to do that with multiple sheets. Multiple sheets, I hear you say. That's right. In fact, I had 5 sheets loaded behind this one. So let's choose Arrange All and expose those sheets. See? Multiple sheets. Now, I can pick up any one of these, move it around, resize it, and then I can grab another one. So, let's pull Annual forward, select Arrange, and create a formula. Type a plus sign. Then I'm going to go out to East and select Total Sales. Type a plus. Now I'll click on West. Add West. Then hit Control Enter and blow all those numbers back into the annual sheet. Instant consolidation. Check the formula bar. It's got your sheet name and cell reference. It's like having a 3D spreadsheet. It's that easy. Let's say you want to make a chart of these values on the annual sheet. So, you highlight the cells you need and then press F11 and presto, lay chart in 2 steps. But let's say you had this traumatic experience in 2nd grade math with Mrs. Grimley, and ever since then you've had this mental block against column charts. Just go to the gallery and there are 43 more to choose from. Area charts, line charts, scatter charts, pie charts, column charts, or any combination thereof. Pretty nice, huh?
Says here there are some 624 different color and pattern combinations for data presentation. Wow.
Incredible. Let's back out to the eastern region and change a couple of these figures here. And as Sheminsky would say, bingo. The chart changes and the annual sheet changes too. That's called dynamic linking. Look how fast that is. It's that quick because it only recalcs the cells that have changed, not the whole sheet. It's called minimal recalc, and it can save you a lot of time. Now let's go back to the chart and add a legend. Microsoft Excel creates it automatically. Now that is artificial intelligence. Nothing fancy. It just tries to figure out what the user wants and then gives it to them. Now you can add text and arrows and anything you want to the chart. Here, let's make this one really fancy. Now I want to show you something else while we're talking about formatting. Let's back out of here. Oh yeah, here's something they put in just for you, Phil. Every time you close a file, it asks you if you want to save the changes so you won't blow away any more of your files.
It's great.
Don't worry, Phil. I have faith in you. You'll find another way to do it.
So let's say you want to format your sheet, make it nice and impressive for the boys upstairs. Okay, let's zoom Annual and select the fiscal year heading. And then you get your dialog box. Let's say you want to change the font from Helvetica 10 to Helvetica 12 bold. Just make the selection and it's in the sheet. And see, it automatically adjusted the row height to accommodate the new font. You can adjust both row height and column width visually. No more guessing. I'm going to go down here and put a border around earnings. Oh, now here's another thing. Let's select net income. Excel has a bunch of built-in custom number formats.
21 to be exact. Plus you can make your own.
Man, you read fast.
I got a high baud rate.
So I'm going to choose number format. Let's say I want to add red to negative numbers. So I come down here, click on OK, and nothing happens. Why, Phil?
Because net income is a positive number?
Well then, I'll just have to go up to operating income and make that a negative number. Hit return, and there it is. Then all you do is deep 6 the grid and you're ready to print. Or you can get really fancy. I did this one this afternoon.
This really is an incredible spreadsheet.
Oh man, you ain't seen nothing yet. Looky here. It has built-in noting. You just select a cell with a note, double-click, and presto. Now, here we've got a table of contents with all the notes on the sheet. I can add notes to any sheet, save them, and print them. Here, let's get out of this sheet and call up a database, and I'll give you a sense of the power of a database. It's simply phenomenal for extraction and analysis. Here's a selected range in the database. Now, I can sort through the range against 3 criteria, and it's a stable sort. In this case, let's select something like product name. So, I just click on it, hit return, and it'll sort by product name. And it turns out we can make a table just as easily. We'll make a selection up here. Now, you choose the data table command, then pick the row, and then the column. And there goes your table. And there's a neat database form that even Phil here should be able to use. Oh, and while we're on the subject of Mr. Phelps, just a little quickie. Phil, anytime you get in trouble on a sheet, just hit Shift F1. Get your question mark and ask for help. It'll explain everything you need to know. Same with an error message. Just hit F1, the help screen comes up, and explains how you screwed up. And there are built-in tutorials for advanced and beginning users.
Oh, come on, Murphy. I'm not that bad, am I?
But can you write a macro?
Well, you know, the little ones.
Well, you are about to become macro man, because I have saved the best for last. Because one of the amazing things about this sheet is that it actually learns the way you work, which is a programming miracle if it can learn the way Phil works.
Hey, that's no problem, because Phelps doesn't work at all.
Ease up, guys. Let Murphy finish.
Oh, I think the man is interested. We might make a power user out of you after all. Watch this. I'm going to pull up this sheet called Running Total. Now, let's say this is a situation where you've got a sheet with some totals here for a few months, and you've got some new data coming in, and you want to move all this stuff down, add the new data, and get your new totals and show it to Kessler and let him know how well we're doing, right? Well, I'm going to make a macro, so I only have to do this once. So, I go up here and choose Record Macro. Type in a name like Phelps. Yeah, that's a good one. Give it a control key, and it automatically loads the macro sheet and sets it. Macro sheet, did I hear you say? Well, all the macros in this program are stored on separate sheets, so you can use them on any worksheet without having to copy them over or usually screwing them up. So now the macro recorder is doing its thing, and all I have to do is go to work. Now, I'm going to choose Copy over here and copy this February data. Then I'm going to go to Before and paste it with a special command called Paste Special. What this allows me to do is add the numbers instead of just copying them over to what's already there. It'll add, subtract, multiply, even transpose. Anything. It's another neat consolidation feature. Now, I'm going to take the cells from the next couple of months, cut them, and then paste them using this extraordinary new paste command, especially designed for you keyboard types. It's called Return. Boom. Now, I'll choose Data Series and slug the series with the months. With Data Series, you can create any linear or exponential series of numbers or dates. Then I'll take this data, cut it, and paste it. There we go. And now I'll select a block and make a chart. Bingo. Now I'll stop the recorder and then let's go out to the macro sheet and see what we have wrought. Well, look at that. A macro in English. I'll bet even you could read this one, Phil. What do you think?